how's it going? Marty here. I want to show you the predominant scale that I was just using there. The progression I was playing was D major to A major, B minor to G major. Really fitting into a D major scale or a D major progression. But I was kind of, adding a little bit of that soulful flavor, a little bit of the blues touch to it. I cover this stuff in great detail in my, my blues series, so you can click the link to check it out if you want. I'm going to teach you something right now. I'm using the D major pentatonic, is what it's called, but the root on the A string. So D on the A string is the 5th fret. Now a lot of times, you might have learned this particular position where we are right now is the B minor pentatonic. Well, the B minor and the D major pentatonic are all the same notes and the same fingerings, except the D major pentatonic, you're just playing it over a D major progression instead of a B minor progression, and your licks resolve and sound differently. They're over a different context. So basically, just think of it this way: pinky on the root, right there. And then we're going to play, we have the 2nd fret on that same string below it. We also have that same thing on the E string. But the root so far is right here. So we have that, and then we have the 2nd fret of the D, and the 4th, then the same thing on the G string. Then we go, for right now, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B, pinky on the 5th fret of the B, and then index finger on the 2nd fret of the high E, and then 5th fret with the pinky. So it sounds like this. Then you can go below. So there's a really cool thing that exists just in that position, and I really like it. I use it all the time. I was trying to throw it in there in that jam I was doing just to give you a demo of that. And so what it is when you're jamming the scale, when you get your middle finger on that B string, that's the root of the key. That's a D note right there. So that kind of thing. But what I do is when my middle finger's there, I take my index finger, and right now we're in the key of D. I mean, this could be, you can shift this to any of the other keys by finding the root on the A string. Just keep that in mind. So middle finger's on that root on the B string, 3rd fret. And what I do is I get my index finger and I put it on the 2nd fret of the G string right there. And that's just a little piece of a D major chord if you look at it. But right now I'm thinking of it as, going up the scale. Just like that. But then what I really like to do is once these two fingers are down, I'm going to hammer on the 4th fret of the G string. So it's the same string my index finger is planted on, and I hammer it on like this. And then I let it go, and I pluck those two notes again. And then you can go like this. Ring finger onto the 4th fret of the D string. So I go, I get it there, and then it's down, and then I pick and slide. And since we're in D, and D's open string, you can let it go open. Just right into your little arsenal of licks. Another thing that's really cool that you can kind of add with that as well is you can shift your fingering and put your index finger on that root And then get your ring finger a whole step higher so it's on the 5th fret, the middle finger in between for strength, and that's a just delicious major bend right there. If you're trying to get your vibrato going, shake your guitar a little bit and see if that works. And you'll start to feel the difference, the guitar balancing off of the shaking. But anyway, we're talking about this lick right now. So bend it up. Right after that, I just can shift. My middle finger's kind of already on the string. I can move it down into the first lick I taught you. Oops. So, another thing that you can do with that bend is you can get your pinky on the 5th fret of the high E. And that's a nice little, you know, like Slash uses that all the time. Middle finger shifted down. And I didn't even get into the whole arsenal that we've, you know, hopefully developed and that I've, you know, taught a lot with the, you know, E string root. Last thing off of that bend that I really, really like is this. Bend it up. And then you got the bend nice and strong with your middle and ring finger holding the bend up. Index finger goes to the 3rd fret of the high E. So we go. You can do that. Or, once you get that index finger on the 3rd fret there, move your ring finger up to the 5th fret. Then back to the B bend. Okay? So, let me just demonstrate that again for you.